Hey guys, welcome to the Spice It and Cooks and Travels podcast. My name is Alex.
I'm Chef Stevan.
We got Big Vic and Mung Mung there for the audio.
Hello.
And the intro. So, welcome to the #1 podcast in the Quebec street here. And yeah, so Esteban, tell us what the difference between this episode and the other was.
Well, as you know, the other episodes were more about tutorials about food and some of our experiences rating certain restaurants. We came to the conclusion that you guys didn't like that shit. So, we were thinking, what are we good at? And apparently talking bullshit is the answer. So, podcast sounds like a best idea.
That's true, actually. And we're making two different versions, isn't it? One in Spanish with Big Vic, the host, and one in English that we're doing right now for the first one.
Exactly. Here's the take, and here's why. A lot of us, almost all of us actually, we work in kitchens. We work in, the service industry, and some of us have traveled for around the world, like myself. El Pollo, Big Vic. We've been all around, and we're thinking that apart from all the cultural shocks we've had by talking to people from other countries and learning their languages, the first cultural shock you always get is when you try new food from another place. Doesn't matter what you do, the moment you get into somewhere like any airport, you can call it Amsterdam, Belgium, fucking Germany, the first thing that you're gonna remember from that country is the food. So a cook and a traveler are basically the same fucking thing. There is nothing that separates them, to be honest. That's the first thing you learn. Every single time we get couch surfers in this place, every single time they want to learn how to cook. And every single time, the first thing they tell us is, oh, I can teach you how to cook something from my country. So we said to ourselves, well, how about sharing all this knowledge with the people, telling them about our experiences, and letting couch surfers tell us their stories, see what it is.
Couch surfers will be in the podcast too, in some of the other episodes too, isn't it?
Yeah, you're gonna get all average Joes, average Janes, every single guy that wants to be, and girl too. They will be just telling you straight up their stories.
Okay. Well, that's actually pretty fucking interesting, to be honest, but yeah, like the people from couch surfers, like we have different people from around the world. They will explain us what's the different cultures, different food. That's like the point of the podcast too. To know different cultures from the different people that came here and
I mean, when we were doing our videos, we were waiting for you guys to like give us comments and tell us about how it is in your countries. How do you cook? How do people, like for example us immigrants, how do you make your own food, the food from your country in other places? What kind of places you go? Where do you find these ingredients? And we just thought it would be better to just straight up skip the middleman and invite you straight to the podcast and tell us what it is. We feel like it's more natural. It feels familiar, and there's nothing better than sharing food with family. So why not make everyone that comes here a member of this nice and spicy crew? Might as well get some food with them. I mean, we will have something probably.
Food will be on us.
Plus food will be on us, so you get free food. All them cheap motherfuckers you want to eat for free. Come and be part of this podcast.
And what's going to be the difference between the English podcast and the Spanish podcast?
Here's the first thing. One of them's in English, the other one's in Spanish.
Come on, Big Vic, don't be shy.
I need to do this, man.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, it's good. We're gonna get better production later. But the idea is to, we've also I figured out as a Mexican that I'm forced to speak English every country I go, or French in this case in Quebec City, but I want to be able to share all of this with my people, and I want to be able to share with people from other languages. So we're gonna start having this one in English with Pollo and me. And then we're going to have the Spanish version with Big Vic and me, where we will, to be honest, we're not going to translate the same episode. We're going to talk about stuff we want. So if you want to get both contents, I encourage you really much to learn Spanish. It's a great language. It's the second most spoken in the world. And, ladies love that shit. And believe me, it's just going to be because of that. We want to be able to invite everyone around. And eventually, we want to be able to do it, for example, in French, in Portuguese, Italian, Russian, and just straight up have episodes that you're gonna have to do a little bit of your research to know what we're saying. Most of it because I want to encourage the world in general to learn languages. I think it's the best way to, first of all, fall in love with a culture, fall in love with traveling. Second of all, it's a great way for you to understand other people. Not because of the language barrier, but because literally when you learn a language, you learn a culture. You straight up have to learn everything, slang, idioms, everything. So that's gonna be one of the first differences. We know a lot of podcasts that they do this stuff of like, you know, they have subtitles and stuff. We don't want to do that. We want to do different languages, different podcasts, and different types of content that you can, you know, you're gonna be able to access them as long as you learn the languages. Straight up, that's basically the idea.
So, and the videos we're gonna post like bi-weekly, right? Or
the idea would be for us to do this episodes, to do 2 episodes by week. First one, let's say the principal one is going to be in English, Pollo and me, and then the second one is going to be Big Vic and me in Spanish. And again, it's also going to be the same kind of idea with inviting couch surfers. In this case, couch surfers that speak Spanish, couch surfers that are learning Spanish, every single one that would like to practice, to talk to us. You know, even locals, Canadian, Quebecers that would like to speak to us about like their experiences in Latin American countries, more than welcome to come contact us and tell us about like the first time they ate spicy food, because I'm guessing that was an amazing experience both in the mouth and in the toilet. So we'd like to know how that went. And why not? I mean, why not?
well, talking about spicy food, like, I don't think in Quebec City they don't eat really much spicy food here.
Dude, I think the spiciest shit they have is like cheese.
Or Tabasco, bro.
That ain't even Quebec. That's not even Canadian, man. Like, it's like saying like the spicy shit they get is the salsa you make. It's like, oh yeah, you think? well, like, you know, you gotta watch the podcast so we can buy drums. Cause it's gonna be a little difficult for us to keep up with the play on the goddamn clip.
Go on YouTube, just click play.
It ain't that easy. It's public domain though, so YouTube, no demonetization.
No censors, man.
Anyway, cheers, dudes.
But also, like, for example, you go out for a night in Quebec, right?
You go for a night in Quebec.
For example, you go to the club, you go to the bar, you're drunk, you know? What's the best food that you can have when you're drunk?
Well, first of all, baby, I don't get drunk. I get artistic.
Artistic.
Second, you're in Quebec. It really depends what part of the Quebec City you are, but normally the weapon of choice is going to be Shasta, which is a Quebec version of McDonald's with
French fries.
French fries, poutine. It ain't bad, but it's not good. It's good when you're drunk or when you're drinking or artistic in my case, but does that?
It cures your hangover too.
It does cure your hangover. I mean, Quebec has a really horrible epidemic of missing street food. There ain't no like food trucks. There's no like Doña Lupita selling quesadillas outside that can just save me out. There's no street food here.
Yeah,
that's true. That's
the closest thing you get is Chez Victor or
fast foods, basically.
Fast food, yeah, but it ain't. It ain't there.
What we get, you know? I mean,
it doesn't have that feeling that you're doing like you're harming yourself like street food has. It's great, but it just. It lacks that fear that I have that I don't know if I'm gonna be able to shit the next day. That beautiful, that feeling. God, how I miss the third world. It's just amazing. Sorry, the developing country.
The developing countries.
I mean, yo, people get nice names for like the shittiest things, so why not?
And marijuana here, like. I won't say marijuana.
Plus, I mean,
weed. I'll just
the weed thing.
Weed.
I mean, I think that we also need a nice podcast of food because now
food
that
and weed.
Since since Canada has been given free range use to recreational marijuana or weed, however you want to call it, the munchies have been on the rise. And Mota also. We don't have choices. We really don't, unless you're getting high at 4 in the afternoon, which is, Esteban says no. But
like, what if we make
don't have
food
that.
with weed?
Food with weed. I mean, I guess we're gonna be able
Fried
to
rice with
like
weed. Instead of green onions, you put weed. No, that's too
That
weird.
sounds really stupid.
No.
But that sounds extremely stupid.
I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with me.
Stick to the brown. Stick to the brownies more.
Like
What is that, oregano? Yeah, man.
You make a little omelet in the morning, a little bit of.
in the omelette, you put some weed in it.
I'll fucking do that at home.
It's just gonna smell like weird.
You're literally gonna get explosive diarrhea. You don't want that shit. You don't want that shit.
Yeah, but so that's the thing. Like, that's gonna be the podcast. Like, talk about food and people that we bring in here. Talk about their culture about food and what's the difference of the food in here and there. You know.
Yeah, all types of. The idea is to trigger all types of stories that we can all laugh about and remember. Just as the first time you ate a taco in Mexico, the first time you had a burger in the States, first time you had a tortilla español in Spain, all of those beautiful memories you carry with you. That's the idea. It's just to be able to trigger that into people and for people to be able to tell us also their opinion on our food. We will also cook, like you said, we will cook and we will give it to people so they can try it out, give us their opinion. So you can see it live, literally, the first time someone is testing some type of food from another culture. And I think it's one of the most beautiful moments you get when traveling. It's one of the best things you can ever do to yourself. Is just be open to all the food you're gonna try. There's a lot of stuff that you could consider weird. Like big examples, like in my country, Mexico, we eat a lot of insects, we eat a lot of worms, like grasshoppers and stuff. And people get really scared about this, but
That's one of my bucket list to do.
it's delicious. It's actually, I love them. They taste great. And people just get scared because they think insects, the ground is dirty. It's like, what also comes from the ground? Fucking onions. And you eat them in onion rings. So what's the problem? That's the magic. What is weird to me is not going to be weird to someone else. And that's what we want to try out. See what happens.
Okay, that's cool. The onions, it just got me.
It all comes from the earth, man. It ain't fucking different. I mean, one of them wiggles, but that's gonna be the only fucking thing.
What I've always wanted to try was, what's that worm called?
There was something
The fat one. The fat
Coconut
one.
worm?
Yeah, the coconut worm.
Indonesian one?
Do you know
But
that
I think
one?
it-
I'll just put pictures so you guys know.
So something like that. Yeah, I've seen
But
it.
I
I've never
think
tried it.
it's in Mexico. I think they don't. We don't.
No, we ain't got that one. We got maguey. We got like cactus, like cactus worm and just normal like
Okay.
the normal maggot,
maggot
cactus maggot.
That's
It's
what I wanna
not that
try.
big, man. It's not that big.
No, it's something like this.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
something.
because the one from Indonesia is like that and fat as hell.
Yeah, no, it's something like that. Yeah. I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, no, we don't have that.
I see that
Okay.
in one episode of Bear Grylls or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like he
That's like what I wanted
he
to try.
smash it up and the things go out his mouth like licking out.
Ugh.
That dude just goes. That dude just goes the extra mile. Just eat the damn thing,
You don't need to chew it up your mouth. That, like,
Literally, I feel like that guy growing up, his mom never told him like, "Don't play with your food."
He just eats everything. And also one thing, will we ever make an episode, drinking episode, for example?
We will do drinking episodes. I mean, another thing that you always do in other countries. I mean, first thing I did when I went to Russia was straight up have a bottle of vodka. First thing that people go and do when they go to Mexico, tequila. You are in Canada, Canadian whiskey. You are in the States, bourbon or moonshine. If you're in, the Bible Belt or whatever. So
I need to put the drums, man.
So might as well try also. We will do the drinking episodes. We of course will, and might as well also try with the couch surfers which nationality can drink up to their standards.
And we'll see with couch surfers, what we do when they come here is, what is the name? What is the language for them? How dog barks in their own language.
Oh yeah, we've been asking that for a while.
We should do that too in the.
We're gonna tell them that. Yeah, we're gonna straight up tell, because this is a question we do to each couch surfer is what kind of sound the dog makes in your country, and we've heard stuff that makes no fucking sense.
The weirdest for me is mong mong.
Oh yeah, and apparently in Korea dogs go mong mong.
Mong mong.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a work camp dog from North Korea, I guess it would do something like help me, but it makes sense. We will. We're gonna consider all types of stuff as long as we can share culture with people and show it to y'all guys. We'll be really happy to do that.
That would be really fun. I'm sure couchsurfers would say yes. Maybe some of them would be shy, you know, and all that stuff. But
Nothing. A
I
little
think-
bit of mezcal can't kill.
let's give them a little bit of shots in there. They'll be fine. Yeah.
It will be consensual. We're not gonna give them shots against them.
Well, I think we've explained what are we gonna do with the
How about we
next
give them a
episodes.
little explanation with the Spanish one?
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Let's
go
invite
ahead.
good old Big to the stage
Big. Don't be shy.
and do the Spanish version.
Come here.
Give you a Spanish
Come
intro
to
what
the
it
middle.
is.
No, here. Come.
Oh, yeah. Hello, man. Hola. Mi nombre es Víctor.
Get out of the chair.
No. It's okay, man.
Excuse me, does he
No,
speak
no.
Spanish? No, he doesn't.
You go on the chair right now, man.
Ok. Pues, ¿qué te puedo decir?
Pues, como
Me encantaría saber qué dijeron hace rato, pero la verdad es que pues no entendí nada.
Pues básicamente lo que dijimos hace rato fue que vamos a hacer estos episodios en 2 idiomas, como dijimos, bilingüe, español, inglés, y van a ser diferentes. Los episodios que Big y yo vamos a hacer van a ser completamente escritos por nosotros, ideas que nosotros queremos compartir con ustedes. Por ejemplo,
¿Eso dijiste hace rato?
bueno, sí, pero más ñero.
Ay.
Como explicarles tipo qué se siente trabajar como migrante en una cocina en otro país, cuáles fueron nuestras diferencias, cómo es la diferencia de servicio en México a, por ejemplo, Canadá, Estados Unidos, Europa.
¿Qué se siente que te persiga la migra? Digo,
¿Qué tan
no.
difícil es cuando estás de ilegal?
¿Cuánto ganas de ilegal?
¿Cuánto ganas de ilegal? Si realmente vale la pena.
Pues,
Algo así,
un
pues.
poco de las experiencias que podemos llegar a tener.
Pues sí,
de
todo lo que hemos
trabajar y
vivido y
viajar
viajar,
y
digo.
en algún país ajeno al tuyo.
Digo, el buen Big tiene
Pues-
un currículum enorme en cuanto a cocinar, sabe demasiadas cosas.
Digamos CV.
Tiene un buen CV
Sí,
en cuanto a
porque
cocina y la verdad vale la
si
pena.
lo van a ver en
escuchar.
español, por ejemplo, van a...
Tiene un currículum vitae muy amplio.
Sí, se puede
podría decir.
interpretar. Pero en realidad, pues, lo único que queremos es
Pues compartir, digamos, la
compartir las
experiencia.
experiencias que tenemos en otros países, trabajar en otro país
Y también más que nada, como les dije, vamos a intentar hacer mucho platillos de nuestro país aquí, explicar cómo conseguimos los ingredientes, de qué manera los cocinamos y pues las opciones que tienes para que seguramente, bueno, estudiantes mexicanos que tengan la oportunidad de estudiar en Estados Unidos, Canadá, Europa, Asia, seguramente de vez en cuando te encantaría poderte hacer unos chilaquilitos en la mañana.
Claro.
Qué mejor de explicarte cómo lo hacemos nosotros, en qué tipo de tiendas los conseguimos aquí en Quebec o en lugares en Canadá, para que también te des una idea qué puedes utilizar. O por ejemplo, si no encontramos un ingrediente que puedes utilizar en sustitución, para que, digo, te sepa lo más parecido posible.
Nunca se va a comparar, obviamente, nunca se va a comparar a un platillo que está modificado a la región en donde estás. Creo que todo el mundo lo sabe. Pero los sabores pueden ser semejantes al platillo que extrañas o al que más
¿Te gustaría
te
cocinar?
gustaría cocinar en ese momento. Nosotros hemos intentado muchas veces
Sí, todo tipo, chilaquiles,
enchiladas. Las tortillas no son iguales, eso tienen que tenerlo bien claro, no son iguales que en México. Pero pues funcionan, la verdad funcionan.
Sí, no, hay una cantidad de diferencias enorme y
Exacto.
como bien dice Big, hemos intentado una cantidad impresionante de platillos desde cosas muy complicadas como por ejemplo barbacoa de hoyo o carnitas, hasta cosas tan sencillas como chilaquiles o hasta quesadillas. Y sí, o sea, hasta el queso sabe diferente.
Exacto.
Muchas cosas son diferentes, pero
No, aquí no tenemos el queso de plástico de los elotes
Sí, no,
o
no hay.
de los chilaquiles de ahí en la esquina de Polanco, la señora que hace las tortas.
aquí
de chilaquiles.
resulta que sí tienen vacas.
Sí, aquí la leche es muy buena, al parecer. Pero la experiencia será también a través de los ojos de los extranjeros que lleguen a estar aquí de Couchsurfing.
Exacto, queremos hacerles probar.
¿Cuál es su
Lo que hay.
punto de vista de nuestra comida? Porque no muchos conocen México. Muchos tienen ganas de ir a México a viajar, conocer. Pero no todos han tenido la posibilidad de llegar. Entonces incluso nos piden consejos a dónde ir, a dónde no ir, qué probar, qué no probar.
Sí, no, casi todo el tiempo.
Entonces, creo que esa parte de que no conozcas nuestra cultura a través de la comida es básica. Siento que nuestra
Yo creo que le falta
cultura
mucho a
es-
México un programa en el que podamos hablar de cultura que no tenga que ver con violencia, drogas, beberse, porque normalmente es lo primero que llegan las personas a preguntarnos como, oye, y esto y lo otro. Entonces, pues simplemente poderles explicar qué es lo que realmente es vivir allá, qué es lo que realmente es comer allá, el tipo de gente que vas a encontrar.
Lo
y
barato que es
lo barato que
alimentar
es.
en México, lo barato que es tener un desayuno, pues
Sí, o sea,
llenador, porque ni siquiera a lo mejor no balanceado, pero por lo
Sí,
menos
como $10 te pueden durar 3 días, casi para comer, o sea,
Sí, cierto, sí,
sin
sí,
ningún problema.
muy cierto. Pero pues eso lo vamos a checar ya en nuestro siguiente.
Sí, claro, en el siguiente podcast se va a hacer y obviamente estamos abiertos a cualquier tipo de pregunta que tengan, o sea, ustedes como extranjeros o como gente que les gustaría saber. Envíen las preguntas, lo que necesiten abajo en los comentarios sin ningún problema y vamos a estar más que contentos de poderles dar toda la información posible. Todo lo que podamos compartir con ustedes obviamente se va a hacer y como bien dijimos, la idea es compartir.
Por cierto, lo de barbacoa de hoyo, muchacho, barbacoa de otro.
Barbacoa de
crockpot.
de
Porque de hoyo van a empezar a echar sus
No hubo quien
comentarios.
pusiera el hoyo, pero sí había animal.
Qué guarro, güey, no mames. Pues bueno, nos vemos pronto. Pues aquí estamos.
Se fue el buen Big
La
Big.
verdad, es la primera vez que hago esta madre y pues espero que les guste. Y si no, pues no nos vean.
La próxima vez no va a estar pedo. Digo,
Pendejo.
digo, de querer.
Qué naco eres, güey. Bye.
Malditas drogas.
Maldita sea.
Back. He's back. And guess what? He's not learning fucking Spanish yet.
Oh yeah, me. Oh, órale, va.
Me. That's not even fucking Spanish, man. That's just English for me. That's English for me, stupid.
So I think we've explained what we're gonna do for the future episodes and what's gonna be like.
Yeah, this time, like good big said in Spanish. If you like it, I hope you watch it. If not, well, then don't watch it.
Yeah, if you don't wanna watch it, then don't watch it. If you don't wanna watch it, then unsubscribe. Fuck that. It doesn't matter, you know.
No, don't subscribe. We need the way.
Suscríbanse.
We need the money. We need a sponsor and shit like that.
Like,
And plus, we also got a sponsor for you.
actually, yes. And I would like to thank our sponsor, Grupo Divisa, World Tour Operator. It's traveling agents from Mexico. They helped us out and they sponsored this first intro. They will be sponsoring multiple, but I will put the link in the description down. And I hope that other people will be happy to sponsor us. Please help us out.
Actually, we got one. Another sponsor is my brand, Strolzenov. You can see the website, strolzenov.com. I'll put the link down in the description. It's a media company. I just started that brand, you know. With a little German vibe with my friend Mong.
Why is it in German? It's beyond me. But
But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and mostly share actually. So,
yeah, do share.
so
with
we
your
can
friends.
get them views.
If you like us, share us with your friends. If you don't like us, share us with your enemies.
So we still can get views.
So,
Peace out.
bye. Adiós, cabrones.
Stay tuned. Don't do nothing stupid.
Adiós, cabrones, di pollo.
Adiós.
Oye, adiós, cabrones.
Adiós, cabrones.
Ah, that's my man.
El vato. Arrebandita.